Welcome to another episode of Spilling the Veal. We got your host, Terrence Jennings, and I think I got my co-host, Blake. Are you there? Oh,
Is it okay to come out yet? Is it okay to come
uh,
out?
yeah, it's safe. It's safe, man. It's safe.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
here's my
Social
co-host,
media is not
Blake.
safe. I didn't know if it was safe here.
Okay, hey man, hey, this is a safe space, but let me just. All right, you good, man? Blake
Okay,
McCaw-
okay.
Blake McCauley is in the building. What's going on, Blake? Man, what's going
I
on?
didn't know if it was, 83-52 loss. Had to be here after it. Not sure
Man,
where to go with it, but yeah, it was
man,
an ugly one. That was an ugly one.
man. I mean, ugly to say the least, man. But that's hey, we here to cover it. Hey, win or loss, win, lose or draw, we gonna cover it all, man. So shit, we back, man. We gotta go back to the drawing boards, man.
We're here for the good, bad, or ugly. We're here for the good, bad, or ugly.
A little bit more ugly than good, but hey, we still
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah.
We still here, man. Hey, but yeah, man. So what you think, man? What you think about the game last got?
Well, I don't know if ESPN's not a fan of Michael Brown or anything, but the first stat that I saw when I was just watching SportsCenter this morning, Michael, his 7% shooting is the worst from a U of L player with 12 shots taken in a game since 2000. I don't think that's very good. And I wouldn't put all this on Michael. I don't think anybody really played very good. And Duke looked like the number one team in the country last night. And, but yeah, what did you think?
I mean, I just like you just said, Duke looked like the number one team in the country last night. Uh, I feel like we came out pretty decent. We kind of made it a game. I think we had some new energy with Michael out there, and we were playing. We were trying to do the best that we could do as far in the first few minutes, and it just got a little bit out of control. Duke's it's tough to play there. At Duke's home floor. So, hey, I mean Ryan came out he gave you 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Javon, he had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. 3 for 10 from the field, not the greatest, but I mean he did what he could. Michael Brown, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 for 13 from the field. I mean, 33 minutes to play, 1 for 7 from the 3 point. I mean, that's just not gonna get it done. I love Michael. I mean, I feel like we need him. He changes the whole aspect of the game, but I mean, hey, I'll let y'all do with those numbers as y'all do with them. I have no comment on that. Sonny, big fella. I am commenting on, man. Hey, listen, got to get it together, big fella. You out there, man. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, it was one of my keys. You got to come out there and you got to play aggressive, man. You have to play aggressive, especially in these big games. This is what we saw. Isaac, 6 points, 2 rebounds. We're getting these guys here because we want them. We need them to these top tier teams like the Dukes, and this isn't gonna cut it. This isn't Louisville basketball. We play a good game, we have all this momentum, then we come out the next game and lay an egg. So, I mean, hey, you guys got to bring every single game, but we'll kind of go over that in the good, bad, and the ugly. But yeah, it was a rough one. Shout out Duke, man. They came out and bought out. The Boozer twins. I mean, shoot, they was twinning. They was twinning out there, man. So hey, it is what it is, man.
We had 4 players with minus 26 or worse and plus minus. And Conwell and Michael were both. Conwell was minus 31 and Michael was minus 30. We had one player, Ali, I think was plus 3. He was the only one plus in the plus minus. And that's what I mean. We made 16 field goals. 11 of them were threes. There wasn't really an inside threat. Anytime we went inside, Gongba sent it the other way. And it seems like when he sent the first couple, it seems like we kind of just played timid after that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching the inside play the whole game. They were just more physical than us. The big fella inside. Once he felt every time he took it down into the paint, there was literally no resistance. There was nothing, no drawing a line in the sand or anything. It was just kind of get what you want. And once he kind of smelled blood, I felt like they just exposed that, and it opened up everything else around their game. And it was pretty bad, man. And we just couldn't really rally. I feel like, and we'll go over it in the good, bad, and the ugly. There was one point where I felt like maybe we could have rallied it in and made a push, made a a certain push to towards something positive, and it just got completely out of control, man. To where at PK, he didn't look too happy out there. so, so we'll get to that, man, for sure. But yeah, it wasn't the best games for us. The game has it's inside out. It's an inside out game. You start from the inside, that opens up your outside. I mean, it just simple, whatever we'll call mathematics, simple basketball, inside out. I know we got Curry, we got all these shooters in the game. They're changing the game, and it's just 3-3-3. You have to be an exceptional 3-point shooter for it to just go that way. And I'm talking about exceptional. None of the guys out here, they need somebody to create something else so they can get to their spot up shot. So it seems like once we don't have a wide open or a clear look spot up shot, it just everything breaks down and we have nothing else we can go to. Okay, so that's not gonna cut it. We need a post presence. We need a guy that we can throw it into, that can draw a double team, draw the defenders in, that can kick out, pitch it out, or actually have a couple of go-to moves, a jump hook, a drop step, up and under, just some moves that's gonna at least keep the defense honest and allow them, okay, we have to sink in a little bit. We might have to, because okay, if we have great shooters and everybody's just worried about the shooters, that should leave the inside wide open for you to do your work. So do your work. Get you to a move, face up, uh rip through, face up, quick spin back to the middle, up and under, two dribbles towards the paint, jump hook over the left shoulder, jump hook over the right shoulder, set them up with that. Now you got a jump hook. Then you go for the jump hook, fake it, step through. Now you didn't did this move a couple of different times. Now they're sinking in on you. Now it's drawing a double team. Now you can pitch it out to the Isaac McNeelys, to the Ryan Conwells, to the Mike Hills. But if they're not respecting us inside, and we're gonna struggle. So we'll see how that goes moving forward.
It seems like one thing you always talked about is at the beginning of the season is like wait till January. We want to see what we look like in January. And this is the part where like you know what you've got in your team basically. And it seems like this team could really use like I know your clock. We had a James Najee situation where he signed to the NBA, came back. I know you still got a year of eligibility. We need a type of guy that can get up there, block shots, grab rebound, like a Terrence Jennings type player, a Gorgie Zhang type player, like somebody out there that's going to rim run and not take anything on the defensive side.
Hey, put me in the game, coach. I'm ready. Lace me up for sure. Nah, man, we need somebody that's for sure somebody that's athletic. We need an athletic big, somebody that's going to put pressure on the rim. Sonny, sometimes he's a little flat-footed. He doesn't get off the ground as quickly as he can. But this is what we got. This is what we have to ride with. I do wish we had somebody. And Ali, he's we call earthbound. Okay, so it feels like we have a lot of earthbound, if that makes sense. Earthbound, a lot of earthbound guys. Can't jump over a sheet of paper. Okay, Sonny can, but Ali, he does. That's not what he does. He's tall. He uses his length, but we need guys that can jump, put pressure on the rim, athletic, and actually got a post move. Okay, you can have an athletic guy. Yeah, he can jump. He can catch alley oops. That can only get you so far. Okay, that's a plus. You have to be able to package in a move. You got to be able to at least make them think that you're going to be a threat. You have to make them think like, oh, like Zoob did the other night. Like Zoob did. He put on a great move. It was just a natural move, putting pressure on the rim. He missed it, but at least make them think you're gonna do something. But when you're not, when you're just out there, you just throwing stuff at the rim and you're not really thinking about the moves you're doing and setups and how I'm gonna get them off. And it's tough. But yeah.
We were able to find a couple. We're gonna do two good for this show, but we've got 3 bad and 3 ugly.
Just wanted to take a second and give a big shout out to Best Way, home of the low price guarantee or it's free, where you can get all your home furnishing needs on a deal. They have everything from smart refrigerators, washer dryer sets, 86-inch TVs, PS5s, Xboxes, all the way to reclining living room suites and bedroom suites. Best Way offers so many ways to pay, from retail to rent to own and even financing through Lendmark. With 2 locations in Indiana, 1 in New Albany and 1 in Jeffersonville, and 5 locations in Kentucky: Radcliffe, Dixie Highway, Hikes Lane, Shelbyville, and Shepherdsville. Stop by today and tell them that we sent you to get $100 off your new item. Now let's get back to the show.
This is what we got. This is a good play right here. But let's see. So stop. So Michael gets beat. He gets beat backdoor, but we have, is that Ryan? No, that's Woodley.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Woodley. He's there for the help, so that's good recognition by him. He pokes it out. Pause. He pokes that out, and then we're off to the races. And like I said, we were starting off good right here. This was a great start, actually. We were right in here. We were playing great basketball. We got Ali, Sonny out there. We got 2 good athletic wings and Michael. This is a good lineup for us. This is a good lineup, and we're off to the races. Free Sonny up, and he gets a dunk. Okay, so right here, yeah, this is when I thought we were gonna, we're looking like a total different team. And I was like, okay, good. We got a new energy. Mike Hill's back. Our lineups are looking solid. Like that's a solid looking lineup for us, and it was going good. So yeah, that was our good clip.
I think it was like a 2-point lead Duke had at the end of the first half, and then they went on, I believe, a 9-0 run to get up 10 to go into halftime, and then it just seems like we weren't able to recover. After we got to 2, it just seems like we were never they just got to 10 points just like that, and we weren't able to recover from then on.
Yeah, they ran it up really, really fast on us. Like they just turned on the switch and said, okay, you guys can't hang with us, and just turned it on. So I mean, we can't allow teams to do that. We got to keep up the same pace, same momentum, and we got to, land that punch and let them know, like, hey, you're not gonna punk us. We're the strongest team out here. Hey, get in their face a little bit. Pop some stuff, man. Put your elbow in somebody's chest. Let them know that you here. And we just look like we just, I don't know. So, hey, that is what it is.
It just seemed like when Duke was throwing punches at the end of the first half, it just seems like they were. I don't know if you watched the UFC fight on Saturday night. We had some fist thrown in the main event between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. It kind of looked like that, where they came in. We were Paddy Pimblett and they were Justin Gaethje, and they were pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, man. They were landing a lot of the blows. A lot of blows. They looked a lot more comfortable out there. Granted, yeah, we are in their building, but they just, they came out confident, prepared, like the number 1 team in the conference. So, hey, that's how it goes.
All right, well, get in the bad and ugly. Let's go ahead and get in here.
Okay. So we have and so this is just like I said, another one of my keys. No blow-bys. Okay, he gets the ball and he just goes right, and we try to help, and it doesn't happen. Javon's here. He's on him, and freeze. One more. Let it play a little bit more. My bad. Now freeze it. Now, see, he looked for that second. He was looking for the screen. Okay, he rejects the screen. So I honestly okay, you see how, okay. All right. So you got to know this going over in practice right here. Stop. Who is the helper? Why everybody's drawn into the ball? So I mean, I guess it could be Ryan. It could be somebody has to get over there, and draw the charge and get outside the paint, draw the charge. And we can't just let a guy just take us. You got to force him to the screen. So you got to get up on his body. And if you see the screen coming, see how he's playing them right now. That's how he should have been playing them the whole time, forcing them. I guess going to his right. He should be going toward his right, back towards the middle, up on him, jamming that left, that left shoulder, jamming him, and forcing him to use that screen towards where you got the help from Woodley. But he gets by him, makes a good move, and finishes at the basket. So, and we have to know who's rotating. That's somebody shouldn't even be rotating. See, Ryan's coming all the way over. Oh, no, that was Willie. I'm sorry. So Willie tries to get back. Then Mike Hill's over there. So yeah, we have to get our rotations down better too. Like there's 3 I mean, he scored over another 2 people. We had a blow by. We still had an opportunity to get a stop, and he scored over another 2 of our players. So, I mean, what you gonna do with that? All right. So this right here, I feel like Javon right here. He could have got the ball, took it right in for the layup. Bam. When we were running a little bit harder, we wanted to go to the basket and score. I felt like he could have took maybe one more dribble, at least got fouled or something, just because he was running so slow. And then even if he would have ran a little bit more, he could have just dropped it off to Sonny right there, running in the middle for the dunk. So even if that big man recovers and gets to you quick enough, you could have drew him in a little bit more. Let's see. Stop right there. Stop. See how the big man and you got Sonny running the floor down the middle. So as soon as that big man takes Javon, if he can make a good dump down pass to Sonny right there, little pocket pass or something, or he could just go score it. He still had a little time, shot fake, get him in the air, dump it to Sonny, get fouled. It was so many other options right there. But we chose to take a step back 3.
The way he catches it, it looks like he's going straight to the corner, it looks like. Because the way it looks like he kind of alligator arms that.
Yeah,
he's going to the corner.
Yeah, he was going towards the corner, but he should have been running towards the rim.
Yeah.
So he should have just been angling his body towards the rim to draw that defense in. I don't know, that's a big guy. That's a big guy in the middle, I don't know if he was worried about his shot getting blocked or something, but hey, you got to draw that guy in, absorb the contact, get him into foul trouble. Something we want physicality. We want to be physical. We don't want to ever run from contact. We want to go towards the contact, absorb it.
Get into our final bad.
Okay. We got a pick and roll up here at the top. It was a good penetration, but we got to finish at the Baja. We have to finish at the Baja. I said Sonny's a key for us. He has all of these. There's a lot of this going on. A lot of miss opportunities at the rim right here. This is a 4-point game. This, all of these are important plays and important baskets that we cannot afford to give up. Bam, that's a Watt dunk or layup. Look at that. That's not one in contact. That's why he missed that. It's all about touch, but him avoiding the contact. Bam. Sees the big fella. You gotta put your shoulder into him, make sure he's a non-factor, and it'll help you make your layups too. That's why I keep saying contact, because I know it sounds funny, but missing is, I won't say more likely, but it's easier to miss a contactless layup than it is a layup with contact. The reason why is you can adjust yourself. I lean on you a little bit. I can adjust my touch and my strength that I'm putting on the backboard to make sure I can lay that thing on in there. So it's a lot of that's why you have to seek contact out and take your opponent out of the play so you can make sure you knock that down because all the buckets we can get. Can't leave anything on the table.
As a big, like when you're working on finishing through contact, what does that look like from like a practice perspective? Is that
Pad work,
something?
man, straight pad work, to a point where you looking for contact and you got a wide open layup. It's like, man, I'm wide open. I'm looking for somebody to resist me. But you'll notice the more you seek out contact, you won't find it as much because man, I nobody guard him. I'm not guarding all that. Man, he trying to elbow me. So that people will avoid you more the more that you seek it out because they know that you're not afraid. And it's so much more energy. It expends so much more energy, So pad work, that's just what it is. Pad work, and working on it while you're playing, you're scrimmaging at 5-on-5, guys slapping you. There's no referees in practice. So you're finishing through everything. You're not expecting any foul calls. Yeah, you're getting your arm pulled and hacked and all this. You gotta finish through everything, but you got to practice that, and then you'll see it becomes easier though, for sure.
All right, let's get into the one that people's really been looking for. Let's get to the three ugly.
Oh man. Okay, so it looks like we come into this is a like a press or something. It's like a man-to-man press, and we just give up an alley-oop at the rim. I mean, Ali, man, you my guy. I think you're a wonderful, wonderful kid. But we can't allow that to happen. You got to give him some resistance at the rim, especially being a 7-foot guy. But I mean, honestly, this right here, for sure, I would have got. Hey, I would have got sent to. I would have got sent to. What's that? What they call that at Stranger Things?
I'm not a Stranger Things. Yeah, you're the wrong guy to ask. I'm exposing myself here.
Man, hey, it would have sent me to the gulag. I would get sent to the gulag, man. But yeah, you just gotta you gotta protect the rim as a 7-foot guy, and you can't just allow those things to happen. You're the last line of defense that we have in that press. We have to be able to rely on you to protect the rim because our press we might as well not even do the press if we don't know we have a great guy that can rim protect and stop those easy lobs at the basket and kind of mess things up. We're at a deficiency when it comes to that press, so I'm gonna have to get that together.
All right, this next ugly, it came up quite a bit last year when we were just talking about Coach Pitino and you, and so we'll just go ahead and get into this one because you might have some flashbacks with this.
Okay. One missed rebound. Uh-oh. Sonny, I mean, yeah, we absolutely have to come up with this rebound because it gives up a wide open three in a corner. And this is what our last line of this was like our last push when things were getting ugly, but I feel like we still could have made some type of push. But Sonny misses the wide open rebound. And then another rebound. And we give up a wide open three in the corner. And I just remember watching this clip and I seen PK run over there and say, "That's your rebound. That's your rebound." And it just gave me such flashbacks of Coach P, man. And listen, if that was me, look, Coach P was, oh, he's dead. He's gonna literally die. I'm gonna literally cut off his wind supply. He's never gonna breathe again. Okay. Hey, I would have been shipped out of here, buddy, man. Listen, 2 rebounds in a game of that magnitude when we're down 16 points We still can make a push. We still are in the game. The game isn't over, okay? You have to come up with those boards. And I feel like that's when PK really just lost it. I never really seen it rip into somebody like that. He said, you gotta grab the
Yeah.
rebound. But and I know what he was saying. You know, we're playing bad, but we're trying to rally it up. It's gonna be ugly games, okay? But somebody has to be out there and show that they're willing, even if we're losing, you just want to be that guy that at least say, I tried to do something. Okay. I try to get us some rebounds, to get us make a push. I tried to get us some shot blocking. I try to just show some heart, at least emotion, anything. You're missing those rebounds. You're not in tune with the game. You're not locked in. You're not locked in with a game of this magnitude. If you let those type of things happen, you're not here with us. Okay. That's why I'm reading it. You know, this is Duke, brother. This is Duke. We on TV. We trying to make a push. That can't it's the second half. You're warmed up. You're warmed up now. It's not the beginning of the game. We're here now. Wake up. Let's do it. But that's kind of what I felt from him. And the interior, that's where we were getting kind of taken out at. And yeah, I mean, it's tough. And like I said, it's not all on Sonny. It ain't all about him. We just didn't play good as a whole. But that position in the game just showed our lack of focus as a team, and it just kind of culminated into a whole big thing. And yeah, it just shows that we're lacking something.
Good enough. Final ugly.
All right. So yeah, we got a little horns action to the pick and roll. I guess this is just, I mean, it's not the best decision to make.
Coming out of a timeout.
Coming out of a timeout. I mean, let's see who this play is drawing up for initially. All right. Okay. So stop. Bad shot by Michael, but honestly, I'm looking at everybody's body language. Nobody else looks like they want the ball. Okay. So it's a bad shot by Michael. We didn't need it, but McNeely didn't come off the screen like he wanted to get open. Because if this is for McNeely, I mean, it's a terrible screen. I mean, if that was a screen, I don't know what this play. I don't know what this play is, honestly. And I'm kind of curious to K tells him to set a screen. Are these decoy screens? Like, is this a drawn up way to screen? Because if you look at Sonny, he's not making any contact with any of the bodies to get anybody open. Look, he's not making any contact with he's setting screens. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a guard, but my guards used to kill me. Coach P used to kill. If I didn't come up and I didn't make contact on the screen, this isn't helping. This is okay. Bad shot, of course. I feel like Michael could have created a much better shot than this. We get that. But when you're setting a screen, brother, you have to make contact and actually want to get him open so he can be successful. If he would have set up screen on Isaac, I felt like he would have been open. That screen, he would have been open on the roll. And it forces him to take the worst shot in America. So we're gonna have to get a handle on all of that, man. But that's the good, bad, and the ugly, man.
We didn't talk much about it last game when Michael came back, but just from a Big's perspective, I mean, obviously we didn't see much of it this game, but how much easier does it make having a point guard like Michael as a big man? Just how much easier does that make for you?
Oh, it makes it, man. I mean, I play with Peyton Sieve. I play with Russ Smith. I play with so a lot of great point guards in my career. And when they're so talented offensively, all you have to do is number one, when you're setting a screen, it's not just for them to get open for them to jack up threes. Okay, this is for you to get open. Okay, if you come up there, you set a ball screen, you're not making any contact with their defender, you're playing right into the defense's hands, and you're putting yourself and your teammate in a disadvantage. So you got to make sure you're setting proper ball screens. You have to make sure you're running the floor. You got to make sure that you are reading them, reading what do they which hand do they like to go to the most, okay, and really filling out when to move. I knew when Peyton, that's why I was playing with Peyton and Russ. They're two different type of point guards, but I know that Peyton, he's a creator in the he has had a lot of great hang time, so he can create in the air, but he knew I was running on that baseline. I was roaming that baseline. So he'll get up in the air, do a finish. If he feel like he couldn't get anything off, he'll just lay it right there for me to grab. All I'm doing is grabbing it and dunking it. He'll come up, draw that middle guy in, either bounce pass. But as a point guard, you have to be able to read a lot of different situations when you're making your move. When to score, when to pass it to your big man, when to kick it out for the three. Okay, that's a lot. And you have to make in that split decision, floater, anything, mid-range jump shot, step back, it might be a 3-point open right here. They're playing dropping back on the screen. Okay, I do take this three. Okay, they're playing up on the screen. Bam, hit my roll guy. It's a lot of things that go into it, but you have to be a great point guard to recognize that, and you have to also be a good big man to recognize when to roll, and make sure you ain't got no butterfingers too. Make sure you catching the ball too, because hey, they ain't gonna pass you the ball if you drop it and you fumble it every time. So they're just gonna shoot crazy shots and you never gonna get the ball. So you gotta put yourself in the position to be successful, man. Help me, I'm gonna help you.
Last thing before we head into TJ's three keys and previewing SMU on the other side of this break, you brought up Peyton's hang time. I'll bring it up because 35KY posted the video, I believe it was a couple days ago. It was the anniversary of when you guys played West Virginia, and Peyton drove through the lane for I think it was either tie the game or a buzzer beater. Up, around, somehow makes. I think he hits his head on the way down, or that might have been the UConn one. He made a lot of crazy shots to get the lead or tie it up.
Yeah, hey, very balanced. Not too much falling and all that stuff. He just going up. Great body control. You can kind of read, man, because I knew every time he got the middle, but he was always trying to get to the middle and create something though. That's what
His spin move.
His spin
move was so lethal.
Yeah. He always could get to the paint and create something. So you just had to keep your eyes locked in on him. Keep your eyes on the ball, because he might make a last second decision where he might kick it out before he hits the ground. He might drop it off to you. He might finish and score. So he's hanging in there making certain decisions, but he's getting about 2 or 3 people in the air with him. So once he gets those people to leave the ground, you got so many options. Okay. Oh, I can hit TJ right here. He got a wide open dunk, because there's no way they're going to be able to get to the ground and get back up before he can. Nobody can. Okay. So I'm here. I'm going to do it. So and you see how he ended off that game with the wonderful finish between 2 or 3 looking like Vince Carter or somebody out there. Just, hey, exceptional player, wonderful athleticism. Yeah, shout out Pay, man. So it's a man.
After this quick commercial break, you guys can catch TJ's three keys presented by Wing Station and the preview for the SMU game this Saturday at the Yum Center at 2:00.
When it comes to the wings in the city, there's only one stop that always delivers. This is always our go-to spot in the city. Pull up to Wing Station. If you rocking with Spillin' the Ville, we had to put our name on something special.
Wing Station, flavor that speaks for itself. Grab the Spillin' the Meal deal. Crispy wings, bold flavors, fresh every single time. This Saturday at the KFC Yum Center, SMU comes into town at 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. TJ, what are your 3 keys for this game?
Okay, we got TJ's 3 keys brought to you by Wing Station. Key number 1, control the tempo. He wants to play fast, spread the floor, get down here early in the shot clock. So we're at best when we back in transition. Key number 2, we must win the rebounding battle, especially those defensive boards. They got a 7'2" guy, he's really strong. He's a great rebounder, and they thrive off second chance points right now. And also kick out threes. Okay. We can't allow them to get offensive rebounds, kick out for those threes. That's really going to put us in a big hole. Key number 3, defend without fouling. SMU was really aggressive on attacking the rim and drawing into contact. We need to be strong on the ball with our offense and play vertically at the rim. We gotta definitely stop the Pierre Jr. kid and the Booby kid. Those kids, they're I believe Pierre's averaging about 17.5 points a game. He's a really great, versatile, great at attacking, and he's a great shooter. So we have to make sure we know where he's at. And also Booby, yeah. So those are TJ's 3 keys brought to you by Wing Station.
This is a really good offensive team that's going to be coming in here. I mean, they average over 80 points a game too. And then you've got the 2 guards, Boopy and Pierre Jr. Boopy's averaging almost 20 points a game. He's averaging 19 points on 46% shooting and 38% from 3. And then Pierre Jr. is averaging 17.5, 5 boards on 46% shooting and 36% from 3. And then you've got Edwards, who rounds it out of their guard forward position. He's averaging 14 points on 6 rebounds, 49% shooting, and 36% from 3. This kid is 6'3", 200 pounds, averaging 6 rebounds a game and 5 assists. So they're going to be a tough crowd to play.
Yeah, I mean, we have to come out and we have to be a total different version of ourselves with some consistency and strength. And I mean, it's all on us to come out there and set the tone. We are playing at home, so that does make it easier on us because we have the crowd to play in our favor. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. But these guys aren't any pushovers, and they're gonna make it tough. So we have to come ready to play.
All right, Terrence, that's everything that we've got planned for today. We'll be back on Sunday for this SMU recap. Thank you to Unrivaled, Best Way, Wing Station, Derek A. Stewart, and 35KY. If you haven't yet, go into Best Way, get your $100 off your new item. Go into Unrivaled, get that free $26 wash. If you haven't already, go hit up Derek A. Stewart if you need a new house. It's about to be summertime. Go get you a new house. And then Wing Station, got to go get that spoon in the middle deal. All this snow, I've been trying to get out there before or after a game. Haven't been able to, and I'm going through withdrawals. I need me some wings.
Hey, man, shout out Wing Station, the best wings in the nation. Hey, Best Way, always. You already know this the Best Way. Unrivaled. Hey, y'all been with us since a long time. My car washes have never looked the same. They've never been the same anywhere else. I'm with y'all for life. Hey, sponsor, no sponsor. I love Unrivaled. And shout out Derek A. Stewart, man. Like I said, we got spring. We get past all this ugly weather, but once that sun pop out, you might want to go get you a new crib, get you into something nice, get you settled.
Get a lawn you want to mow. Go get you a nice lawn you want to mow.
Mow a lawn or something. Go get you together, man, in any weather. So
also you need a lawnmower to go mow that yard. Go to Best Way, get you a new lawnmower. They're gonna have one for you.
Right there, you can go to Best Way, get you a lawnmower. Hey, if you get hungry, go to Wing Station and hey, before you go there, get your car washed. You can pull into the garage. It's your new crib from Derek A. Stewart. You know what I'm saying?
What a day. What a day.
What a day. Okay. So hey, shout out all our sponsors. Make sure y'all go follow Spilling the Veal on all social media platforms. Thank you for continuing to support. and show love. And yeah, man, we're going to a lot of big things coming up, spilling the veal. Hey, thank you for tuning in for sure. Till next time.